I'm here with Bear McCreary, who's nominated tonight for composing Da Vinci's Demons. Congratulations. How do you feel?
I feel great. It's very exciting to be here.
So I heard that the music itself is a palindrome. Can you talk about that? And what's that choice about?
Yes, I wanted to write something that would sort of pay tribute to Leonardo da Vinci, the man, as well as the character. And he's well known for his mirror writing, where he would write forwards and backwards. So I thought if he can write words that way, then his theme should be written musically that way. So once I set out to do that, it's a little easier said than done. There was a lot of music ended up on the cutting room floor as I tried to write a piece of music that could function forwards and backwards. And I'd write the forwards version, and then I'd turn it backwards, and that would sound bad, so I'd fix the backwards version, and then the forwards version would sound bad. So I really had to rethink my whole creative process and write from the outside in, because the first note is the last note, and the second note is the second to last note, and all the way in, like creating like a musical ink blot. Adding to that, it still has to be emotional, lyrical, mysterious. It has to feel like the show. It has to do everything that a score needs to do to tell the story that the audience wants to experience. So it was a bit of a risk, but I must say I think I pulled it off. The fact that I'm here talking to you about it.
Nomination, yes.
Fans reacted. Everyone really responded to it, and I think I do think it's a catchy tune. It's an old school approach that I love. I love melody. I love catchy melody. It's why I got into music in the first place, so I'm very grateful that I got the chance to do it.
And what kind of input then did you get? It sounded like you had a lot of freedom. What input did you get from the director?
Well, I was working with David S. Goyer, who's most known for writing the Dark Knight trilogy, Man of Steel, Blade. He's got a lot of superhero credentials, so I knew we were approaching this with a superhero mentality. Actually, it's a funny story. The main title was initially like 35 seconds. So I did the forwards version of the theme, and then the backwards version of the theme, and it builds to this big finish, and then it stops. And I went over to David's office, and I played it for him. He'd never heard it before. And he listened to it, and he's like, oh, that's kind of disappointing. And why did you stop it there? And I was like, I'm out of real estate. That's it. It's over. And he goes, well, that's not going to work. We should make the main title longer. And I said, yes, you should. So he actually went back into the episode, the pilot, and took out 35 seconds of drama of his story to make room to make a 65 second main title. So now it goes the forwards version, the backwards version, and then this super lyrical, soaring restatement of the forwards version. Now that does two things. One, it makes it much more satisfying. And two, it means you hear the forwards version twice. You hear something twice, it gets stuck in your head. So now I really think that decision is why it's become so memorable and so catchy, because you hear it twice instead of once. And I mean, the fact that we're here talking about it is because he extended the main title. But I mean, that shows you the kind of guy he is. I mean, when he hears something that he recognizes is great, he'll do anything to make room for it. And that kind of support for a musician is pretty incredible. So it really was a dream collaboration to work with him.
Well, so I want to test your ears here, a little game, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I'm going to hum a little song, and you have two guesses to figure out what song it is. It could be score, too.
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. It's a Steven Spielberg movie.
Is it Jurassic Park?
It is Jurassic Park. Well done, Bear. I want to give you something for your troubles, sir. Your prize tonight, Lucky Frog.
Wow.
Yeah, they are considered good luck in Japan.
That's fantastic.
Just so you know.
Keep him right here. I'm going to test you now. Okay?
Test me.
You ready? Bum, 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 bum.
Da Vinci's Demons?
Close. Not even close, no.
I thought you were giving me a softball.
Nope. Give it one more time. Bum, 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 bum. Steven Spielberg.
I was gonna say Close Encounters.
There you go. Well, if you had gotten it, I would have given your frog.
No, you keep that. You keep that.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Bear.
All right, this is a lot of fun. Thanks.